Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Well, today's video is entitled A Blend for Every Season. Now first, before we get started, I want to talk to you a little bit about the subject matter. Now I know that most of you out there that smoke a pipe have your own rotation of tobaccos. You may rotate daily, you may rotate your tobaccos weekly, monthly. I understand that. This video is for the new pipe smoker or the intermediate pipe smoker that wants to start a rotation of different tobacco blends, but just doesn't know how to go about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a foundation of a yearly tobacco rotation. Now, when you see this video, you can adjust this foundation of a yearly tobacco rotation to your liking. If you want to change it up to a monthly, that's fine. A weekly or a daily. You do the rotation any way you want. I'm just setting the foundation so at least you'll have an understanding or a path to follow, and you can veer off the path at any time you want. Now also I want to bring your attention to the fact that I'm going to be using the season time frame here in the United States. So here in the United States, July is summer. Now if you are in New Zealand or you are down under and you're viewing this video, then for you I think December is summer. So all I want you to do is I want you to take the blends that I am suggesting for summer and apply them to the months that are summer for you. The blends that I suggest for winter, do the same for you. All right, let's get started. Like I said, this video is mainly for the new pipe smoker or the intermediate pipe smoker that wants to begin a tobacco rotation. Again, this is just a foundation to get you started, so that way you can kind of understand how a rotation is set up and how to use it throughout your smoking daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly life. So I'm going to do a yearly tobacco rotation. Okay, so the first season we're going to look at is summer. Summer for us is June, July, and August. In those months, I suggest that you smoke primarily straight Virginias or Virginia Periques. Now, Virginia Periques have, especially the ones that have yellow and orange Virginias in them, are light and bright. They are kind of crisp, but they're nice and sweet. For me, Virginias, straight Virginias, and some Virginia Periques they just kind of exude summertime. You know, sun shining and heat, and you know, they're just bright and light. Some suggestions, if you want, of some Virginias. One would be Samuel Gawith's Full Virginia Flake, and another one would be Orlick's Golden Sliced. All right, now let's move into fall. Fall is September, October, November. The leaves are changing, the air is beginning to be crisp and cool, but it's not quite cold yet. It's just a nice cool evenings and cool mornings. The trees are starting to change their colors, leaves are falling. So we want to move from a crisp, light, bright tobacco to a more fuller bodied tobacco, not completely full bodied, but a more smoky, a little bit more meat and potatoes of a tobacco. And so when we go into the fall months or the autumn months, then you want to switch over to a Burley blend or a Burley Perique blend. Now Burleys are full-bodied. They give you a lot of smoke. They are a little bit darker, a lot darker than the Virginias, but they're not as dark as the English blends. Some of the tobaccos that, if you need suggestions for that, one of them is Solani's Aged Burley Flake. And another good one is Mac Baren's Old Dark Fired. Those are a couple of burley blends that are really good. Also, during fall, you have Halloween. So there's a couple of aromatics that I want to suggest that you might want to pick up. One is one called Candy Corn that you can get from pipesandcigars.com. And the other one is called Sleepy Hollow. And it's made by a company called Strauss and Company. Strauss Tobacconist. So just look those up, and those are two pretty good aromatic blends. All right, now we're moving into winter. Winter is cold. Snow is blanketing the front yard, and there's a fire crackling in the fireplace if you happen to have one. In these months, I suggest that you move into a full English blend. Now, full English has Latakia, which is smoky and campfirey. It sometimes reminds me, if you have a wood-burning fireplace, the smell of that smoke kind of coming into the room and filling the room. It's got that kind of a smoky, dark, deep, very full-bodied flavor. It's a great smoke on a nice cold night after you've eaten a nice hot meal, stew or something like that, and you're sitting next to the fireplace. You're getting that wood smoke coming in, smell coming in. Kick back with a nice bowl of English tobacco, and that'll do the trick for you. A couple of Englishes that are out there that you might look at getting is, one is Dunhill Mixture 965. And another one is another Dunhill. It's Early Morning Pipe. All right. Now, winter is waning and we're starting to move into spring. I don't think I told you what the winter months are. The winter months are December, January, February. So now we're moving into spring, which is going to be March, April, and May. Well, March, April, and May, you want to get away from the heavy English blends, and you want to move into something a little bit more floral, a little bit more, it's not quite as bright as a Virginia, but it is a step up from an English blend. And you'll probably want to smoke some Orientals, an Oriental blend. Now, Orientals are a little bit lighter. They're sweeter. They're floral. They have an incense type of smell to them. So it's a good segue into summer. Oriental blends just sort of kind of give you that floral, and you have flowers that start to bloom in spring, so you get a little bit of floral taste. You get an incense smell about the Orientals, which are a good blend to smoke during the springtime. One of the blends that, if you need a suggestion for a good blend to get that's a full Oriental, is Grand Oriental Pipe Tobacco's Classic Samson. This stuff is really good. I think I got it right. There you go. All right. Well, that's it. I hope it helped. Now, you can move these around if you want to smoke these blends weekly, you want to smoke these blends monthly, or daily. It's completely up to you. But there's a foundation for if you decide that you want to smoke only Virginias during the summer, only Burleys during the fall, Englishes during the winter, and Orientals during the spring, you now have a foundation to do that. All right, well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my video. If you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. If you like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And until next time, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.